Bella, take it away.
What up, everybody? You are now tuned into the Overdose podcast. We got DeMarco Jakes, DVD, and as always, your girl, Bella Vandella, aka Vandella the Goon. So let's go ahead and hop into this week's topics. We've got a variety of just wild shit to talk about, but I kind of wanted to start off by picking DVD and DeMarco's raise a little bit. Yeah, y'all ready for this question I got for y'all?
All right, I'm listening.
What is a conspiracy theory currently circulating that you guys actually believe is true?
That we're not alone.
The aliens?
Aliens.
COVID is fake.
You think COVID's fake?
Yeah.
What about it?
It's just pneumonia, a badass pneumonia with people who have bad health. That's
A viral pneumonia?
COVID's fake.
Because technically, isn't pneumonia supposed to be a bacterial infection?
Yeah, a lot of people died off pneumonia too, so you mixed it up with already the best shit you got going on in your body.
It was all
Actually,
complications associated with it, and then they also found out that FEMA was paying a lot of these hospitals for their COVID deaths.
Yeah.
So they were writing off deaths as COVID when they weren't actually, they weren't, some of them weren't even COVID related. It would be like, well, the person had COVID, but they died of a heart attack.
Exactly.
A person had COVID and they got in a car accident. A person had COVID and they slipped and they fell and died, and they would rule it as a COVID death, so they would get, the hospitals would get the payout from FEMA, as if they don't make enough fucking money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The government lies to us. Every
Yeah,
day,
isn't it kind of crazy that
24/7.
all the things we were like, oh, they're wackadoodle tinfoil wearing motherfuckers, and then they're like, holy shit, everything. So real shit. My dad, when I was growing up, used to have alien monitoring equipment. He used to point telescopes at the skies, and he was like tracing radioactive waves and shit like that. You know, we're not alone, we're not alone. And all my life, I thought my dad was some crazy, avid alien enthusiast.
That
Turns
shit
out
rubbed off on you then.
that motherfucker was right.
Yeah, boy.
Now they got 10-foot
not
aliens
alone.
walking around Miami and Brazil and shit. They don't even want to come up north. They might be,
Shit, the Men in Black is real.
yeah, he's zapping us, y'all. Well, on that topic of COVID, have y'all heard about this disease X shit that they're talking about?
Yeah, we got an election coming up.
Oh yeah, they got to manufacture a new threat.
Yeah.
We got a whole new election coming up, so the Democrats got to figure out some kind of way to win.
It's actually the World Health Organization.
The Democrats paid them some money.
I wouldn't doubt that.
The who?
Right.
So apparently they've been deliberating about instituting some type of, I guess you could call it like, for lack of better terms, a global martial law, like a global lockdown in the event of a deathly pandemic. And they're referencing disease X as an actual disease
Right.
that has 100% mortality rate, that apparently attacks the brain to some degree and leaves you brain dead but alive.
I'm gonna tell you this: it's all propaganda.
It's zombies. It's the zombie apocalypse. Do you really think it's all propaganda? Like, you don't think that there's any potential for there to actually be
it's too
a
many
deadly
humans
disease?
on the planet, man. Y'all know that shit.
I mean,
man.
you still. I mean,
They
just look
feel
at it
like
now.
there's too many humans on the planet.
I don't think so.
I mean, there's
Come
been
on,
clips
man.
where Kamala said, "Yeah, we got to decrease the human population."
There ain't no secret.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? You got all these billionaires building bunkers and all that kind of
And
stuff.
we just
So it's
signed
like,
one.
That was the next.
Just
That was
said
what I
that.
was going to
We just
transition
said
into
that.
next, and you
Man,
couldn't have hit it
it's
on the
like-
fucking head better. Like, so one of the
I
videos.
start digging in my garage.
Yeah,
know?
we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna roll a clip about Zuckerberg real quick and transition into the next topic about all these billionaire bunkers. So DVD, go ahead and since you let us into it, play that shit, cue that shit up.
Speaking of Mark Zuckerberg, did you hear about the house he's building in Hawaii?
No, I
Freaky. He's building this very secretive compound. He's spending over $200 million. Walls all around this property so no one can see what he's doing. Everyone working on the site has to sign an NDA. Through permitting, and some of the plans got leaked. Basically, it's a mansion, but underneath it is a bigger mansion. The walls are made out of metal and concrete, glass doors.
No.
They have their own room where they can grow their own food. They have their own water supply. And one of the things had an actual nuclear blast door.
He's getting as far away from civilization as you possibly can be.
The idea with being in Hawaii is, I guess, you want to be surrounded by water.
Just unreachable, probably.
But also having the benefits of being a U.S. citizen.
But what's creepy is this guy in New Zealand who builds underground giant bunkers. He's had over 11 billionaires build bunkers in New Zealand. And it's a reoccurring theme. It's like, I think they might know something.
Yeah.
All right, well, now that y'all have seen what's out there and what's cracking, we know Zuckerberg is building a big-ass shelter. There's been a few viral videos by conspiracy theorists that are confirming that, like, a lot of these construction companies are getting contracted to build bunkers all over the world for these millionaires. We don't know why Zuckerberg is specifically picking Hawaii.
Man, we were just there, too.
Yeah, that was.
They ain't mentioned none of that.
Surrounded by water.
Man.
On land that was stolen from the
news, I
civilians.
did kind of hear some shit like that, though. It was kind of crazy because they was actually that day, the week we was there, the legislation just got back in the building to talk about all these laws and everything about what they're doing, their property stuff and all that kind of stuff. It was just like, man, look.
That Thursday, right?
Yeah.
That Thursday.
So Zuckerberg got all that stuff going on. Oprah burnt up Maui, so
right, how's everybody's house touched but the elite?
Exactly.
That's
So,
right.
And then the craziest thing was, like, they had implemented a law 1 month before the fire, specifically designating that in the event of a catastrophic fire, the government has the ability to take eminent domain. Did you guys hear the laser conspiracy? Since we're going strong on conspiracy theory, fuck it, let's fall down the rabbit hole. Did any of y'all hear that laser theory?
The laser. What's the laser?
What's that?
So apparently there's a theory going around, like, there's actually these lasers that exist. It's real. It's been confirmed, like the weather machines that can pinpoint and start fires with exact precision.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's
Right.
real.
No,
That's
it's
real
definitely true that these exist, but a lot of the residents were stating that the fire came from the sky.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing about these laser fires that are started is somehow blue stuff is immune to it. Maybe like it can't pick up on it or whatever. So there was like a lot of like blue cars or blue houses that specifically weren't burned down. And that's why a lot of people were saying like, no, this fire was a conspiracy. And then 1 month prior, they're passing legislation talking about eminent domain in the event of a catastrophic fire. It's just too fucking coincidental.
It's a lot of catastrophic shit happening.
Well, that shit, well, I'm going to say this. I mean, we getting ready for war and all. I mean, that laser's like them going up in the sky and burning shit down. That's like the new nuclear bomb. All the kind that they did on Japan. So they're gonna be starting fires all across the fucking world.
Well, we were just talking about that today. How America is currently in the process of committing egregious and heinous crimes against humanity and war crimes. They're in violation of the Geneva Convention, etc. Right now, what was it? Africa is attempting to sue us for the violation of human rights on what's happening in Palestine and Yemen.
Yeah.
Against the Israelis and whatnot, but or Hamas or whatever. It's hard to follow it, but either way,
I mean, all the leaders they killed in Africa.
Yeah,
we're trying to standardize the gold as the new money because the dollar ain't worth shit no more.
Oh no! Well, the dollar was essentially never worth shit.
Right now, so
we've never had any bullion and fucking reserve bullion. Is it bullion?
Right.
The dollar was powerful at one time.
Popping, like, for real.
Well, it's the same concept, just on a digital scale, because money has always been fictitious. We print money based off of what we have in reserves. Africa has always had more in reserves in way of gold, copper,
diamonds,
silver,
gold,
than America ever has. America's actually been depleted in way of natural resources. We've essentially always been poor. Our biggest economic trade is financial services, and it's all in the premise of money that doesn't exist, and that's all in cryptocurrency extension.
No, that's our biggest thing, weaponry, because you talking about financial services shit. We got a $20 trillion debt. How the hell
that's not our biggest trade, though. We're not trading on
it's like
building
me,
them.
gonna die in that.
We have an industrial military complex that depletes all of our 90% of taxes collected go to maintaining the military.
Yeah.
90%. That's why we don't have money for subsidized assistance for the elderly or free healthcare or food, because we're maintaining this massive industrial complex. These, and then to find out that they lose $89 million fighter jets.
Poor, we can't feed the poor.
Yeah, we always talking about that.
Yeah, that's why we got rockets.
They'll run us fucking ragged. But what the fuck was we were talking about them building these fucking bunkers and shit.
Yeah, I want one.
I do. If I right now with all the wars we're looking at,
it's either my shit up. I'm
either a bunker or a tiny house.
Shit gonna be
right.
It's either a bunker or a tiny house.
I need that bunker.
Is the tiny house underground?
I'm on the elite bunker.
Right, because right now we're facing a zombie apocalypse, aliens, and a nuclear fucking war. Like they could use
Purge.
That's what we were
Right.
talking about. We were talking about how they got those laser fire weapons and
Chicago.
shit. Like what? Like I was really wondering, like, what do you think they're finna hit America with, if anything? I don't think they fit. They can't beat us by land. They can't beat us by sea. They can't beat us in air.
It's definitely gonna be by land. I mean, right
They
now
gonna nuke
we
the
finna
fuck
go
out
into
of
all
us.
kinds of crazy shit. This will be some
Gotta
shit going
take it
down
to
here in
air,
the summertime in Chicago. When they had that Democratic convention here, so there's gonna be some shit going down here.
coming.
When's the Democratic
with
convention?
immigrants.
In August, right?
Yeah, August.
You know, I don't even know where my political affiliations fall anymore. I can't say I'm a Democrat. I can't say I'm a Republican. I don't like none of y'all. I don't like a damn one of them.
At all.
Fuck them. Fuck them.
I could really give a fuck too, but at the end of the day, I want to know what's happening around me.
Oh, because did you guys see Trump's new campaign ad?
Which one?
The one about him being sent from God to be the American savior?
Man.
He's like, okay, so here's the thing. Like, when you're talking about leaders like Kim Jong-un, Adolf Hitler, or like all of these extremists, one of the propagated plays, a technique of degradation is what they call it, is where you get your people to believe that you're divine. You're
Right.
godlike. And the more godlike they assume you to be, the less likely they are to rebel against you. Henceforth, why they gave the slaves Christianity,
I ain't gonna
right?
say like he was like a god-like type of dude, but he was God sent because I mean he exposing these pedophiles, you know, that's like in these so-called.
He's accused as one of them, though.
Not necessarily.
He's got like 30 fucking kids. It's not necessary. It's absolutely definitive.
Well, you know.
No,
You know, I
that's
mean-
not the accusation. He has 79.
They did not prove that he was on the Jeffrey.
But I didn't say that they proved. I said, hold on.
Pictures, right?
Right, that's all he was
Back
just in the
up.
picture
I
with.
never said they proved. I specifically said accusations, right?
Yeah, no, I
He
got
has an abundant amount of accusations. And
Come on,
women,
man.
hold on, let me
Trump
finish.
just grab a bitch by the pussy.
That's all.
Hold on, let me finish. He also has
He ain't grab
tons
no
of
babies.
settlements of women he's paid off who sued him for statutory rape. So let me ask you guys this question. Diddy pays Cassie $1 million after she files allegations against him for these horrific crimes against her. Why do you think he did that?
Because he
His
did.
legal advice advised him. He probably didn't
Okay,
give
so
a
now
fuck.
we've got at least 36 cases. And one of the reasons that Trump's being indicted, right, is because he misappropriated corporate funds. He used them to pay off women who were filing cases against him for statutory
He
rape.
didn't do that.
No, that's actually what he's being indicted
You
for.
talking about
It's not-
campaign? No, they threw that case out about the when
Right,
he
he
paid the
just
porn
sent
star.
He was indicted on it in New
No, they
York.
threw that
tweaked
case
his
out.
numbers up for income.
Yeah, they talking about his property. Like they talking about.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
No, but what you talking about? They are. That was like a year ago that they threw that case out. It's like it is what it is. What it is. I'm saying he paid it from his money, not campaign funds.
Yeah,
or
but
the
like the point still remains. If we sit here and we look at Cassie and Diddy and we're like, oh yeah, he did that shit. So now we've got a man who's got literally hundreds of women accusing him of statutory rape, mishandling, paying for pussy, etc.
Yeah, but you know how that go.
I just to
When
me,
the
I feel
nigga
like
do it, they ass fried.
But
When
check
the
it
white
out.
boys do it,
Check
they
it out.
ass goddamn it.
He
pay
never-
he
them.
becomes president
Look
of the
how long it
United
took
fucking
them-
States of America,
Right.
our Lord Savior,
Right, but look
our
how
gift
long
from
it took them to
God.
grab Jeff, though. You know
Here's
what I'm
the
saying?
part. He never denied it. He said, "Yeah, I did. I just
I
grabbed
don't
by the
care if
pussy."
he denied
You know
it
what
or
I mean?
not. I'm not arguing
was
the
honest.
semantics
He's
of
like,
that.
man, like,
I'm
hey.
saying that this man right now is positioning himself with his campaign advertisements as being sent from God. And he is the same man who has paid out literally millions of dollars in settlements for sexual harassment, statutory rape, or just accusations all in all with sexually depraved behavior. I don't give a fuck if he did it or he didn't do it. I think some of those women are bandwagoners. I think some of them legitimately were violated by him because he acts like a fuck. I grabbed her by the pussy. He's on his third mail
boy.
order bride. The man is a fucking vaginal degenerate. He is not the savior sent from God to restore America to its fucking glory. He's a piece of shit. And everybody's like, well, we
He could
need an
give a
honest
fuck
politician.
About what you said.
He is a fucking businessman, and America is not a corporation. If America was a corporation,
Oh,
we all wouldn't be crushed by post-capitalistic
back up a
hellscape.
bit. America is a corporation.
And how
So
is
are
the
you.
working class doing?
So are you.
Your birth
And
certificate, your social
everybody
security
with a
number,
name is a
you're for sale.
Right.
You're
We're the
for sale.
modern day slaves.
You got.
And it doesn't matter if you're voting conservative or it doesn't matter if you're voting
You
liberal.
got the state of
You are
Illinois,
voting for
and then
people.
you got the incorporated state of Illinois.
Yeah.
And that's corporation. You got the United States of America. Then you got the incorporated United States.
But
of
don't you
America.
think to inspire loyalty from your countrymen, you should run your country like a country?
Man, see, now you talking about morals, man. Who
God
got
forbid we have
all
those
the
nowadays.
politicians have
Ain't no
shit.
politicians got no damn morals.
Right, and therein lies
They
the
don't
issue.
give a fuck about y'all at all.
And not even, I think that's something we
Morality
all
don't
agree on.
exist with this shit.
These politicians, all I really want to say is they don't really care about.
That's why they be into those crazy. You got your them little coats. You got your little skull and bones. You got all them other. You got the bullets and all that kind of stuff.
All right, so we done talked about conspiracy theories, okay?
And they're gonna remain.
We done talked about disease acts. Oh my God, let's hope it's not fucking real. Let's hope that is some campaign propaganda because I really don't feel like battling it out with a fucking 100% mortality rate.
When Fauci comes back on the scene, that's when you know it's some bullshit because he'll be back.
Get that check.
So,
Yeah.
Get that bag.
Did you guys see the post I made about I'm a side piece? Of course, da 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 da. Like the satire post I made.
Yeah.
So one of my followers asked if she should come to the side piece as a woman.
Hell no, she gonna get her ass whooped.
That's all that shit is.
Don't nobody give a fuck about that, man. He better fall the fuck back. You are the side piece.
I feel like if she knows you exist, there's no point in coming to her.
Man.
If you are on that man's social media and you guys are publicly in a relationship, that woman knows you exist. She don't give a fuck.
She don't give a fuck.
When you hit that line,
she
talking
waiting
about,
for your ass to walk up on her so she can scrape your ass.
Or not even that, like she's gonna like I've watched side pieces, girls I know who side piece actively lie when the girlfriend comes to them as a woman because they want to prove their loyalty and commitment.
They want it to the dude.
Right, they're a pick me.
It ain't no fun once the side piece becomes the real thing. That shit for the birds.
Yeah.
It's like I got you for a side piece as a reason. So man, all that other shit.
Have you ever upgraded a side piece to a main?
Fuck no. That shit don't work out.
None of y'all?
That shit do not work out.
But how do you know if you've never upgraded them?
My whole deal is it's easier to love someone. It's hard to trust a motherfucker. And you know what I'm saying? And you saw what I did, and you trusted me. You kind of fucked up in the head. I advise you to just stay the fuck away from me.
Have you guys ever had a side piece that doesn't get emotionally attached?
Nah, they all emotional. It's the dick.
So then I guess the $1 million question that every woman is watching is, if you know it's a fucking mess, why do it?
Because it's fun.
For how long?
Thrill seeking.
Once you stop the cheating, once you stop the lying, and then y'all really look at each other for what
The
it
thrill
is.
is gone.
Right. That should be like, get the
Like
fuck out of
people
here.
who cheat and sneak, like they get rushes from that
Right.
shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's a rush.
Adrenaline
It's a
pumping.
phase. It's a moment here. That's why
it's
you
a
a
high.
side piece for a second. That's why people take breaks.
Most of the
That's why
time, they
dudes
definitely
me
doing
start
shit
arguments and just go the fuck off.
that don't happen at the crib. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
all.
whether it's him,
So is it the quality of sex that keeps you cheating?
I think it's just the rush.
It's just a rush. Just
It's
the feel
something
of
to
it. That's all.
Is it like I might get caught, this is fun?
Yeah.
And then once you get caught, how does that feel?
I mean, depending on the person
yeah.
though, because like some of us don't really give a fuck.
At all. It's a laugh. Motherfuckers break down and cry. All that
What you
shit.
think, DT? If
It's
you
a
get
video.
caught, what it is? You good?
All right, DT, you coming in late, but we just chopping it up today, right? It's
On some player shit.
374, right?
Feel me?
All right, so we done talked about conspiracy theories. I want you guys to name a cult that isn't a cult, but should be considered a cult because they be doing cult shit.
Pimping.
Those fraternities.
That's probably the most G answer ever.
And pimping.
I agree.
The right way. Ain't it, man?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Them bitches be zombies.
I'm going with Taylor Swift fans.
More.
Taylor Swift fans are legitimately fucking cult members. And Beyonce fans too. I love Beyonce though. I might join that cult, so don't come for me. The Beehive don't play. Like you can't even mention Beyonce's name without them like sending,
Yeah, I mean, with music, that's gonna always be a thing, man.
Somebody said Scientology. That's definitely a cult. That's an
Yeah.
indisputable cult. Church.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Scientology, shit. Like I said, the fraternities, the Soros and all that kind of stuff, man. They be doing all that crazy shit. Just to,
Dude said LeBron James fans.
definitely LeBron James fan. Those some delusional motherfuckers right there.
Yeah, because they still,
I gotta go with some of these Trump supporters. The ones in the South are definitely cult-like.
Hands down.
Shit, the MAGAs, yeah.
Yeah, the MAGA motherfuckers. Y'all some. I posted a
The
status.
MAGA movement.
So the other day, Donald Trump used a 3 to 5 second clip of my video about the food quality in America on one of his new commercial ads, and people have been telling me that, and they've been sending me messages for it, right? So I posted something where I was like, the audacity, and I literally had like hundreds of comments like, I'm unfollowing you, you don't like Trump. I'm saying it's audacious as fuck because he didn't ask me to use it, nor did he fucking pay me for it. I think it's super dope that any presidential, whatever presidential motherfucker is considering topics. Yeah.
He juiced up. He a president, man.
Right, yeah, a former president of the United States of America is using my TikTok videos. That's dope, but like, pay me. You know what I'm saying? Fucking pay me for this shit, okay? Donald Trump, T-Daddy, let me get some fucking coins off this shit.
Chop it up. Chop up that paper dough. Chop up that paper dough.
So right now, DVD is gonna go ahead and roll a video. And this is just some shit I saw on the internet that I think y'all are gonna find fucking interesting as fuck. It's mad weird. It's about the night vision goggles that they first rolled out.
I just found something out. I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna say it.
Uh-oh.
You know night vision goggles?
Yes.
How they're like green, now they have like the white phosphor, which is like whitish blue. But apparently the first night vision goggles that the US government had during Vietnam were red. And basically these goggles were made with a chemical, cyanosine or something. They were given to fighter pilots, people in planes, and different parts of the military during Vietnam. And the soldiers were wearing them and they were seeing things. The gunner was like shooting in the air at nothing. What do you see right now? And he's like, how do you not see this? They're like giant demons flying beside us. And they're like, what are you talking about? Apparently the chemical that was in this allowed them to see on like some different visible spectrum or something, and they were picking up auras and
like the fourth dimension
energy, and people were losing their mind and going crazy because they were seeing.
Whoa.
They banned them, and the army was like, do not put these on. There's something really wrong with
Bring him back. Let's fucking wear them.
Yeah, go to Coachella.
Crazy. And then right after that they stopped and they made the switch to green.
All right, y'all tuning back in after that clip. That shit was wild. What are your guys' thoughts?
That's some mushroom chewing, PCP smoking, formaldehyde, tweak, fucking.
That was the beginning of the drug stages right there. LSD, all that shit they had up going on up in there.
But they like actually weren't on drugs. All of these men were experiencing the same, collective hallucination. So you all just see the same thing and randomly start busting off shots.
Put some of that flour, rub that shit around your eyes, rub that shit around the type of goggles and that thingy. You start seeing shit. That shit get absorbed in your fucking eyelids or some shit.
Yeah, but like everybody's seeing the exact same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Spirits. Ghosts. They shit real.
Man.
I think
What were they?
Vietnam.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, that's speaking of the drug stages right there.
Like, we got soldiers right now today still affected by shit.
Well, that's because a lot of them, that's where the heroin epidemic came from.
Heroin, opium, all that shit.
Yeah, like when they were over there just watching everybody get fucking massacred, seeing demons in their night vision goggles and shit.
PTSD on steroids.
Yeah, they'd get out of their fucking field and they'd go do fucking heroin because after you just watched everybody get obliterated and you're shooting at fucking demons, pretty sure I'd fucking just give me whatever.
Freak the fuck out.
Take me down, coach.
And they had that good shit over there, boy.
I mean, that's really what's the war. I mean, you want to stick on the conspiracy thing. I mean, that's what really the Vietnam War was all about.
That diesel.
Yeah, that good
that
shit.
Dope over here.
They had them good plants over there.
Yeah.
Shipping them in the coffins.
Yeah. I mean, that's real.
Yeah, I know.
That shit really They were sending back dead bodies packed with fucking heroin from Vietnam. Do you know that the soldiers who came back, from Vietnam?
Oh, so that was true.
Yeah, that was definitely true. The whole heroin epidemic initiated with the Vietnam War. That's where it really got that's where it really got introduced to white people.
So with the movie American Gangster, that's where it come from? Where it come from Vietnam?
Yeah.
They was dead bodies on with all the stuff in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They were packing cadavers full of fucking heroin because apparently they weren't greeting soldiers when they came back. Normally they come back from war and they greet them. They were sending bodies back empty with fucking heroin because nobody was really greeting the soldiers when they got off the plane. They didn't get a welcome home ceremony. Our Vietnam vets get treated like fucking shit for real.
Yeah. They
Worse
was
than
busting
anybody.
moves, so it worked out.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got
Yeah.
that fuck shit. I mean,
Right way.
that was just crazy to see. I dropped a meme in the group chat. All right. So old girl's got
I
a
know what
dude
this is, right?
coming over to kick it, right? And she's like, "Hey, can you help me install this paper towel holder when you get over here?" Dude basically texts back and he's like, "I'll see how I feel. I'm not feeling really handy." And then he ends up texting her and he's like, "You know, I'm not gonna lie, it really kind of freaked me out." He dumped her because
That's
she asked
crazy.
him to install a paper. It's two fucking screws.
But you know what? I think that stemmed from something else, though. She had to constantly be getting on his fucking nerve about little shit that she possibly could have done herself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
maybe, but that's just speculation.
Can you come over here and take my garbage out? Like, bitch, take the garbage out.
Right.
Pull the tie it up.
I'll tell you
to the
guys this
fucking
much:
garbage.
I am a strong, independent woman. Up
But
until
I
it
think
comes
he
to
was
put
just
some shit together.
No, he was just he was annoyed. He was just done with that shit. Like, she was too needy.
But we don't know that.
We don't know.
We
She
kinda
wasn't.
see that.
What
I
if
mean,
hypothetically
because,
that was the first fucking
we
thing
don't
she
know.
ever asked him for?
I mean,
Yeah.
Because you would think, like, he seemed very open about communicating his distaste in what she had asked. Don't you think you would be like, "Well, you're always asking for some shit, bitch, you annoying." All he said to her was, "I'm really kind of freaked out because you're asking me for something and I don't ask anybody for help ever and nobody ever helps me."
Oh
And
yeah,
it's
he
like,
didn't want to be with her. Period.
yeah.
her head game wasn't strong.
Yeah, he ain't want to.
The
Yeah.
head
Because
game
I'll
wasn't
tell you
strong.
this much: if I got some shit that needs putting together, I ain't even got to tell them
She was
motherfucker
a
when they come
mistake.
over. They
She
just
was-
do it.
She was a mistake.
You
She
ain't never
probably-
got to
she
ask
probably
somebody
was
for
a side
something.
piece to it at that.
You
She
don't
probably
have
was a
to
side
ask
piece.
for nothing.
Anytime I've had a man over at my house, they just see shit that needs doing and start doing it without me asking.
He probably knelt her drunk, and she tried to take it to something else.
That's pretty much the scenario.
Right up.
He
Yeah.
wasn't feeling that coochie.
Nah, for the moment.
Yeah, like,
He said,
like,
"No, bitch,
then
I
he
can't
woke
drill
up-
too
Hey,
slow."
He woke up like, what
already,
the fuck
you gotta
have I
calm that
done?
shit down.
Like,
You ask for too much right now.
Come take the garbage out.
No, no. She had. He was coming over, and she had texted him asking him if he would help her install a paper towel holder.
right, he was just coming to get a one off, and she
That's
trying
all.
to put him to work.
You know what it is? It's girlfriend boyfriend shit.
Damn. Hey,
You gotta
That's what I'm saying. She didn't know her place.
Right.
She
he
was a
wasn't
side
on
chick.
that.
Yeah, she was probably a side chick, or she was probably just a fuck buddy. Because real shit, the
Nah,
men
you-
love doing for women they love,
Now you got me trying to screw shit.
and I'm just trying to
man,
screw
I-
shit.
Woman,
I'm
right.
just trying to hit it. You know?
Nobody on all that.
That wasn't what he
I'm
was
trying-
trying. He's not
trying
trying to
to
hit no fucking no hammer into no nails. He's trying to nail you, shorty.
Right.
That's all.
You hit him with that girlfriend sauce. He was like, decline.
Right, she doing the most now.
I
Doing
probably would
too
do
much.
that shit too. I probably would be like, man, fuck that shit. Just lose my number.
Yeah.
For real.
I would have probably did that shit.
You
'Cause I
can't
mean-
ask for boyfriend treatment from somebody that ain't your boyfriend.
Exactly.
And honestly, like, I'm the type of chick where I don't like asking for nothing. I'm just going to see how you roll with it. And if you don't meet my needs, like, a man knows what a woman needs. A man knows what a woman wants. And men love doing for women that they
Yeah,
want.
but sometimes let me offer it to you.
Right.
That's all.
God
And if you
damn.
gotta ask, do you even want it? Like,
That
I've learned
part.
early on, asking for shit and getting shot down is like the most humiliating shit ever. Just let him do it, and if he doesn't offer it, he was never going to do it. Asking is pointless. If he wanted to do it, he'd do it.
But sometimes I don't want to ask. Sometimes you should just know what it is. Like,
Yeah.
Like if I do you like this with that one little finger, you know what that means.
No, what the fuck does that mean?
Hey,
Man, I want some
hey,
dough,
get her,
so-
get
That's
ready.
how you initiate head?
Yeah, boy.
Not a kiss?
Man. Ooh.
Not a shot? You just
Uh-huh. That little thing.
Hey, rub that leg right quick. Like, hey,
You know what I'm saying?
time for some action.
Or, you know, place your hand on that joint. You feel me? Boom.
You guys are really hopeless romantics, huh?
Nah. Just
You really hitting them with
Ain't
the...
hopeless from being romantic.
Yeah, something like that. That sounds
I'm
more accurate.
a romantic sometimes. I mean, I just know what it is at times. I just say.
Well,
Just
speaking
a
of
very-
lack of romance, that's the perfect transition into the next clip. We're going to go ahead and roll a clip about a Tinder date from hell. I feel like this is every girl's worst fucking nightmare. DVD, go ahead, roll that clip for us one time for the fun time.
Tinder date was not that she had to split the bill.
What'd you say?
Why are we splitting the bill?
Well, I mean, it's our first date, so I thought we should maybe go half.
I can't believe you made us split the bill.
I mean, you ordered an appetizer that I didn't even touch. Why do you think that I should
Okay,
pay
but
for
you asked me out.
I know, but you ordered something
You
that I did.
asked me out.
Alright, I'll just take you home and... Alright, see ya. Hello? Hello? See ya.
Bye.
Y'all saw what it was. Dude asked Shorty out on a date off of Tinder and then made her pay half.
Yeah.
The fuck be wrong with y'all new age dudes? I cannot.
No, I ain't that petty though. No, I ain't that petty though.
Yeah.
I'll get you something to eat though. But he was like, shit, you ordered an entree that
I didn't
I didn't even touch it. I ain't even eat none of it. I ain't finna pay for that. He bogus.
You know what I find odd about this shit is that, like, if a man asks me on a date, I assume he's paying, but I still bring money to pay for myself, and I still offer when the check
always
comes.
have some money.
Always gotta have that going.
I always, because I've been on dates with dudes where it was a fucking train wreck, and I have to pay my half and leave. You know what I'm saying? So I always make sure to have enough money to cover myself on it. And I always offer because I want to see how the guy is going to do it, right? But if you ask me on a date and I end up having to pay for myself, that will be our first and only fucking date. I will never talk to you again.
Why is that?
Because you asked me on a date. I'm not interested in you. I'm not fucking pursuing you. You're asking for my time. You're asking for my company.
So why'd
Act
you
like a
go?
gentleman.
Why'd you go?
Right, so you mean tell me I gotta pay for your time?
Why'd you go?
I ain't paying for your time.
Why'd you go? Why'd you go?
You say it like that now?
Yeah.
Because I wanted to go.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but you just said that you wasn't interested in all this, so you.
No, I didn't say that. I said you're interested in me. You're pursuing me. You're asking me for my time.
Right,
you're asking
so
me
he-
to come up
so
on my
he like,
crib.
dude,
And I'm gonna
like-
keep it real with y'all. I dated a man once, and he gave me the best piece of advice ever. He's like, "You're a single mom. You're out here dating. Any man who's asking you on a date and expecting you to pay does not respect your plight as a single mother. All your money should stay in your home. If he's really a man, he's going to understand that." Now, as
Where he at?
you know where he's at.
No, I don't.
You do.
I don't.
You know where he's at.
I don't know. He ain't in the pictures.
Right.
Not anymore.
Oh, okay.
He ain't in the picture no more. But look, I'm gonna
He
tell
was
you.
running that
you
number.
just
Yeah, huh?
asked me to pay
He's
for your
working that
time.
number.
I want something. And since you ain't gonna give me that,
Yeah.
I mean, look,
Of course
if the
we
date's
gonna tell you
lit.
what you want to hear. Of course we gonna tell you what you want to hear.
Exactly.
Come on,
I mean,
man.
hey.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question. Do you think you have a better shot at getting some action from a chick who paid her half or you paid her bill?
No, you got better action because you
Yeah.
pay for it. But if you
And let me
actually
ask you
think
a
like her,
question.
though,
If you think a woman should pay her half, do you let her know that before y'all initiate the date? Or do you wait until the check comes to ask her to pay her half?
Nah, like I say,
no.
I personally ain't petty like that. I'm gonna pay for the food,
If I asked a man on a date, I would assume I'm
drinks, or
paid.
whatever.
So that's why I kind of feel like if a
But
man
don't do
asks me on a
this.
date, I assume
I
he's paid.
wouldn't let you do that, though.
But you got women out here that, yeah.
Well, that's kind of shitty of her.
You see what I'm saying?
See, I don't believe it's a gender thing. I believe it's an etiquette thing. If you ask somebody out on a date, you initiate that. It's kind of just assume that you're paying. And I've asked men out on date and I've paid for dates. I will pay for date. Or if I really like a dude and he's paying for the dates, by the third date, I'm paying.
Okay, but look, let me give you this scenario,
sure.
right? So y'all eating dinner, the bill come, and the female be like, you know, you about to pay for it, and the female be like, hold on, wait, I'm gonna pay for my shit, cause I don't want you to expect none.
Hey, they be doing
Is
that
valid?
shit too.
That means she ain't feeling you.
Exactly.
okay.
And
I'm
I
just
take
saying,
that. Hey, we split
But
that
wait.
bill, we don't.
Wait,
Yeah, for sure.
that's not always the case though,
she
cause
can
you
be
know
that
y'all still finna go back to the crib or whatever.
So let me get this straight. You've actually been on a date with a woman who offered to pay her half and still fucked you?
That's boss.
No, I'm not asking if it's I'm asking has it happened?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
plenty
Yeah.
times.
But all y'all kind of sound like,
No, no.
You gotta
Come
come
on,
out
man.
because I mean,
like
'cause
some
the whole
people
deal-
just like they don't want you to feel like you doing something for them. Right.
shit.
You know?
I can't
I mean, of course, sex is two people. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
You both
Y'all
giving
making
each
me
other.
feel like I'm a gold
You both
digger,
pleasuring
but
each other. You dig? So
I might be.
I don't know.
I mean, it should be an unspoken language. I mean, if y'all feeling each other, it's an unspoken thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
it shouldn't be no who gonna pay you and who gonna do that. That's petty.
Just let it be.
So
I'm not finna take it.
Because we had this conversation before regarding going on travel, and you book a flight for a motherfucker, a hotel for a whole week,
But that's different.
and she ain't trying to fuck.
That's weird. Like, I feel like if you book a flight and we're going out of town,
man, look.
it's already assumed we're sleeping. That I'm not agreeing to go on a trip with somebody that I don't plan on smashing. What else is there to do on vacation with the dude?
But you know what happens, right?
I do, and it's wild to me. It's what if a man asks me on vacation, I already know. I know what's going down. I'm hoping it's happening.
Yeah.
I am not agreeing unless
Gotta
I
hope
want
you
it to
don't get
happen.
your period.
We still
You don't have to lay that down.
Hey, look, fuck
Right.
that shit, man. It's a murder scene.
It's
on
Shark
that
Week,
boy.
baby. Shark Week, and we on vacay. Come get you some of this chum chum.
Ain't nothing but love blood. You know what I'm saying?
Period. Don't stop shit but a sentence.
You got nurses and doctors playing blood all day.
Oh my God.
What Dr. Seuss say? Jump in the shower.
Is that what Dr. Seuss said?
Jump in the shower.
What if she really bleed heavy? Would you still go fishing?
Hey, man.
We hopping in that shower.
There's ways around it.
Come on,
Always.
man.
If we're on vacation,
Grown.
Right.
we're going to be too drunk to even notice. Let's be real.
You came out with blood and shit all on your face.
Oh,
All right. Well, we are.
That part.
I'm the bad guy for expecting dudes to pay when they ask me out. But
But you know, he say he ain't touched the entree. He ain't even get a nacho or nothing.
Man, true, he just wasn't feeling her.
Right.
He's like, man, look.
Yeah, he was petty.
yeah, for
That's
sure.
all.
Because
he was crying. I mean, shit. Even if I'm not feeling the chick, man, I'm like,
she
look,
ordered
take
12
this bill,
wings and then
shit,
give
I'm
them
gone.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I've been in-
She probably didn't offer him no wings.
That's all
She
it was.
probably didn't offer him.
you
no.
love making assumptions. Just
Man,
add
I'm
it
just
into the
saying,
fucking
though, by the
story.
fact that you just ate a whole 12 piece
I have been on
and the blue
dates
cheese.
that were so fucking bad.
Right, she ain't offer nigga a celery stick. Nothing. Fuck that bitch. You finna pay for it.
I have been on dates that were so horrible I paid for the whole thing and Ubered home.
All right, then. There you go.
Yeah, like if the date is that fucking bad and I want to jam out, I'll just like throw 100 on. This is for you and me, and I'll call an Uber out that bitch. We're done. I'm not, but I'm also older. I'm not phony kicking it. I don't give a fuck. I'm not feeling you. I'm not fucking you. But I also operate under the premise that I will not take things from men that I'm not romantically interested in. I feel like when women do that shit, that's wrong. That's fucked up. Women taking trips when they have no intention of sleeping with a man. Women taking money from men that they don't want to sleep with. Women going out to dinner every week with men they're not interested in just so they can get free dinner. That's fucking weird to me. Now you're being an opportunist. Now you're being a fucking gold digger. But I do believe in chivalry and etiquette. You invite me out, you're paying.
Of course.
If I invite you out, I'm paying.
And remember,
That's real.
what
That's
goes
cool.
around comes around.
All right, so
Take that.
take that.
Yeah.
Have y'all
Take that.
seen all these conspiracy theories about Antarctica?
Ah, man, who does that?
Shit,
Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know
I'm
what
too
you're talking
busy
about.
focusing
I'm telling y'all,
on
man,
motherfucking
Antarctica is what I'm saying. It's a flat Earth, and Antarctica is where the city of Atlantis still at, where you got half men, half fish, the mermaid joints, ruling the fucking world. That's what some of the technology
Give me
shit
some of
coming
that
from.
shit.
So there's these crazy
Man,
conspiracy
fuck, he
theories
smoking.
about how in Antarctica there's a lot. They found ruins and they've
Nigga, they got
deleted all the
pyramids
pictures.
on that motherfucker, man. There's pyramids on Antarctica.
Yeah,
There's
like they've
frozen.
actually
They
found
melted away.
legitimate ruins, but also it gets heavier. They're stating that there's a portal to a world that exists inside of our world in Antarctica. And the craziest thing about it is 56 different countries have signed a treaty with America agreeing that they will never explore or fly over Antarctica. It is a no-fly zone.
Wow.
No, certain people are there, but that's why they call it the black hole for a reason.
Y'all don't find that fucking wild?
No, they did that shit after World War II.
Right, in the 40s.
That's what they done when the Americans went down there and got fucked up. It was the French and the Americans. They went down there on Antarctica thinking some Nazis was there, which they were, but they ran into some motherfuckers, some aliens and everything, and they was fucking them up.
What the Nazis at?
They was in Germany, but they had some shit going on in Antarctica. They was in some submarine type shit, And it was dealing with some alien technology type shit too as well.
So where they find them at?
Where they find them at?
Like they was over there freezing and shit?
No, they was chilling. It was warm. It was warm.
There are parts of Antarctica that are actually
warm.
warm.
Wasn't cold. It's just a layer of water just like stuck. I mean, truthfully, I really do think space is the ocean.
I ain't up with that shit. I mean, I don't know nothing about that shit.
You think the Nazis still exist in Germany?
Yeah, they all over the place.
They here, motherfucker.
No, they left after.
Hitler never died in that bunker.
I don't think they're here.
No, they're definitely here.
They here?
Crazy.
So after the war, when the Nazis got kind of like
Walk
expelled
outside.
from Germany,
They running the country too.
all of our medical revolutions was
Biden
off of
definitely
Nazi.
Nazis.
You said they run the country?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell you, man.
What?
They brought it's
on,
if y'all get a chance.
We got him falling down the rabbit hole on fucking podcasts and shit.
On Amazon, watch this TV series called Hunters, and they tell you about all that shit that
Man,
came.
they loading up, boy.
Yeah, them motherfuckers, man. After the war was over with, they start putting motherfuckers up on American land, all the scientists and all that shit, and just start advancing the technology that they done found down in Antarctica and all this other shit.
I'm gonna check that out. It's called Hunters.
Yeah, it's called Hunters on Amazon Prime. That shit, like, what the fuck?
We got him falling down the fucking rabbit hole today. He's
Yeah,
like
boy.
Antarctica and Nazis and aliens, and you in
Yeah,
you
boy.
in the trenches now.
Yeah.
I'm in the
It's
trenches.
like I said, some shit like Hitler never actually died in that bunker.
No, he didn't.
That motherfucker was chilling.
Right.
And,
Suicide.
And now
at
he's
that.
living somewhere in South. You know, majority of the Nazis.
Suicide at that, right?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
They said majority of the Nazis are in South America right now: Argentina, Costa Rica.
Yeah, that's what
Nicaragua.
They was tracking them down
Yeah.
for their hate crimes and shit, though. But
I mean, he's probably fucking
course
dead by age
nobody-
now,
No,
but he didn't die where they said he
was like
did.
about like 90-something. It's a picture coming from Jeffrey Epstein. Isaac, they saying that was Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton on the boat somewhere.
God, you know, wouldn't that be some shit? Jeffrey
talking about
Epstein.
Jeff.
That's the start of a joke. Jeffrey
Man.
Epstein, Hillary, and Bill Clinton and Hitler are all on a boat.
People are still loyal to their roots.
Exactly.
Man. I don't give a fuck.
I mean,
what,
shit,
what it
she's
is.
racist
Like,
too. I mean, shit. All the motherfuckers are David Duke, like Klansman motherfuckers. I mean, they preaching that as fucking
Your
thing.
boy got German roots.
for a
man.
funeral, for
Come
a
on,
reason.
man.
shit.
Everybody got, man,
Right.
they has. Like Obama. Like, you know, we just rolled past his crib.
Man,
Out
ain't no,
there in Hawaii,
his
you know
name
what
is
I'm saying?
Barry.
You feel
Barry.
me?
I need
Like,
some.
The Rock, he's still doing his thing over there.
You from Hawaii?
Yeah,
He's
Ain't no
Samoan.
rock from Hawaii. Dwayne Johnson?
yeah. You Hawaii.
Like they do their thing, but we talking about these politicians though. They fucking man.
They are not who they
Speaking
say
of
they are.
politicians, did you guys see that one female? She's running for president, trying to.
Yeah,
She's about to get
man.
canceled. Talking about she wants to push back the retirement age to fucking 70.
No, that's too far. You gonna
You
make
finna
it.
die.
You're
You
not
finna
getting
work
my
till you
vote, ma'am.
die.
Suck a dick and die.
You about to work till you die.
All right, fuck you.
I don't give a fuck about that because I mean I don't see no retirement happening with me at all anyway, so I don't give a fuck about
Yeah,
that.
ain't no
Well, you know, in
money.
other countries, they're
gotta
currently
make your own
revolting
money.
because they want a
Exactly.
fucking 4-day work week, and they're talking about pushing back our fucking retire. We work. Most
Shit, I'll
Americans
take that too. 4
work
days.
50-hour
I
work
work
weeks.
I work 10 hours a day.
We work more than any other country out
Do
there.
it anyway.
You want me to work more
Still
than
a
anybody
slave.
else in the world until I'm fucking 70? Fuck off. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
gotta work
lady.
up that
You gonna be on dialysis or
Yep,
something.
kind of deal. Yeah, I mean,
You ain't finna be able to enjoy.
My dad was 71 when he died of a fucking heart attack. So you mean I get 1 year of not working before I die a miserable and decrepit fucking death? Fuck you. I'm trying to get this baked potato buttered in Costa Rica by some poppy feeding me fucking plantains before my titties sank down to my fucking knees. You want me to work till I'm fucking 70. You're not getting my vote,
Gravity
man.
ain't your friend when you get up there.
No.
70.
Balls
that's
scraping
why you
the
gotta
fucking
stay in
ground.
shape.
70.
That's long.
She's smoking deep fried dick.
We at 67 now.
Look at the politicians now. I mean, Nancy Pelosi, she like 98.
But now some
Shit,
of them
Biden-
gotta come back to work.
Biden 120 and shit. I mean,
I really feel like there should be an age limit on our
Economy.
politicians.
Like,
I feel like you
seriously.
have to be
They
born.
don't fix income shit. They gotta go back to work.
That's everybody on Social Security right now. My mom's on Social Security and she still works a full-time fucking job and she's
Yeah.
69 years old. And it's like, it's the reality for a lot of retired Americans because these fixed incomes are not enough to live off of. And when they give them a raise, in their
They take
income,
it.
they turn around and take it away with Medicaid because they bump up the cost of their insurance. So the insurance is supplemental. So technically you never make more money. You are at this fixed amount until the day you die. And some of these people are as low as $1,200 a month. And then on top, if you qualify for the low income housing in America for senior citizens, you're obligated to pay 1/3 of your income. So if you only get $1,200 a month and $400 of that has to go to your rent, that leaves you with $800 to pay for everything else. How many of y'all can budget off of $800? Right. Wow. You eating cat food?
Yeah.
And that's real. That's how we treat our elderly here in America. And now they're saying, well, you know what? We're going to make you work even fucking longer. More than any other country, longer than anyone else in the world. Yay, fucking capitalism.
Let's go.
No, I like capitalism, though.
This is not capitalism.
Let's go.
This is slavery.
It's capitalism to them because I'm saying they saying y'all gonna work. I'm gonna crack this whip. Y'all gonna work till y'all 70 to the day y'all die.
That is slavery.
Exactly.
That is not capitalism. And if capitalism and slavery are now becoming synonymous, hard pass on fucking both of them.
Yeah.
I'm with capitalism. Let's get this money.
Get your hustle on.
Because I am not going to stop working. Fuck these people.
Snatch them depends off and get to it.
I don't give a fuck about your age shit. I ain't going to stop working. I got to worry about mine first before I think about yours.
I agree on that one.
Shit, fuck
Not
that. If you want to stop at 70, go ahead. I'm going to keep going. It's too much money.
I mean, I think personally, I'm going to try to work until I die because if you're not working, you are dying. As soon as you stop working out, moving
all
around,
shit y'all just saying,
gardening.
everything, I'm not finna have the government controlling my money.
Right.
Tell me what
I
to do.
agree. I want to work on my terms. I want to work in my garden. I want to work on my books. I want to work, in a restaurant that I own. But if it's not that I have to be this, I should be able to collect again. Like I have a Roth. You push that working age back to 70. I can't start using that until I'm 70. That's my fucking money.
Yeah, boy.
Y'all take a Social Security. They're threatening it. When they hit us all with those stimulus checks, they borrowed against our Social Security because we already know that 90% of our taxes go to support our fucking military.
Right there.
So now we might not even have Social Security.
Why was that stimulus to a real one?
Nothing.
Man, quit playing.
But to somebody who is check to check, to somebody who's on a fixed income, who's 67 years old paying for fucking Medicaid, that $600 was life or fucking death.
I get that part, but like,
and that's fucked up. That's
they don't get no fucking kudos for that shit.
Right.
Exactly.
But everybody wants to say that. Well, when Trump was in office, he hit us with the stimulus that was borrowed against our Social Security that they're threatening to take away.
They got it back triple to them.
Well, we fresh out of topics for today's podcast.
Straight up.
And on that fucking note,
get on his ass.
Man, that's DVD.
Yeah.
Don't shoot me.
In the bunker, chilling.
Right. We're in the Ova'dose bunker, praying that aliens, disease X, Trump supporters, and fucking World War III doesn't get us.
Exactly.
And on that note, we're gonna go ahead and tune the fuck out because it looks like all the weapons formed against us are fucking prospering.
Watch out for that laser. And we out.
Nazis and aliens in Antarctica. Oh my. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you don't know where you can catch the full show, it's the Ova'dose Podcast, OVADOSE. It's on Spotify, it's on Apple, it's on YouTube. Just get in tune for all of the juicy week-to-week conspiracy theories, gossips, and trending topics.
And I'm DeMarco Jakes.
That's DeMarco Jakes. That's DVD. That's DT.
In the building.
And
fuck with it.
Y'all stay up. Till next week.